And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live here at Citizen Television, continuing our conversation with COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli. SG, Mulembe Nation a few weeks ago lost one of their sons.
Absolutely.
Good friend of yours.
Absolutely.
Former Lugari MP Cyrus Jirongo.
Absolutely.
They called the 500 shilling note Jirongo.
Absolutely.
Remember?
I remember very well.
From those days.
Exactly.
What was he like to you?
I can tell you that what I have never come to terms to. I had not come to terms with the departing of Raila Amolo Odinga. And immediately in the morning, I'm being told Cyrus is no more. It was very sad to me, because if I can remember, for almost 30 years we were friends, close friends with Cyrus Jirongo. Even in 1992. 1992, I was a KANU candidate in Butere against my own caste, Martin Shikuku. And Cyrus was one of the person who was instrumental in pushing me and supporting me heavily. And we continued from that time being friends and close friends until at one time he comes to me, he says, Francis, here I have an agreement. I'm going to be paid more than 200 million or so. I want 100 million shillings, friendly loan. I couldn't hesitate with Cyrus. When I showed that agreement to my lawyer, he said, that is genuine. I said, give him 100 million Kenya shillings. He said, Francis, you have done very well. If I get this money, I will bring back with another 10 million on top. So Cyrus, being what he was, he had the best heart, a heart of Kenyans. First, he was a Kenyan, just like Raila Amolo Odinga, and a fast-thinking person, just like Raila Amolo Odinga. Cyrus could think fast and give a solution on anything.
He was very generous.
Very generous, very generous. So now he stays, it reaches at a time he could not manage to get me that money back. And then he didn't even come to me. He calls my lawyer first, says I've been unable to get money as I had promised Francis, and give me some time. So the lawyer, without my knowledge, moves to court. So when I hear my lawyer has gone to court to get an order to auction Cyrus, I say this can't happen. Even when I consulted my elder son, Professor Atwoli, he said, Cyrus is your brother. If that money was not meant to you, don't take Cyrus to court. I said, I have not decided I cannot take Cyrus to court. I told I have not made a decision for my lawyer to take Cyrus to court. And that case ended there. So when President Uhuru comes to power, Cyrus was also very close to David Murathe. David Murathe, who is also a very generous person, just like Cyrus, very friendly and what have you. So now, and David Murathe was very close to me and is still close to me as a friend up to date. So he tells Cyrus, let me see if I can help you to sell one of your properties so that you can refund Francis his money, and maybe he had some money with David as well, because we were close to him. If it's not at my place, sometimes I go to brothers, I find him here. We remain friends, irrespective of that man and what have you.
Yeah.
So Cyrus sells one of his properties in Nairobi, gets money. But because he had a lot of friends and what have you, he brings me 60 million out of 100, of which I did not expect to get that money back. I say, Cyrus, the rest if you will get, well and good. If you don't get, you have given me, you have tried your level best. And Murathe was there. Murathe was my witness. And he had several also some money with Murathe. He gives Murathe about 20 or something like that. Murathe says, if there is anything, if you get, you don't get, you remain our brother. So we remained with Cyrus like that until but he used to come at my place. I used to tell Cyrus, please, he loved driving. It is not that he could not afford a driver.
Yeah.
or a bodyguard and what have you. But in all his cars were best cars, either Mercedes-Benz or a very expensive car. And sometimes there are people who have passion of driving themselves, enjoying their own car. That was Cyrus. So he used to come to my place in Kajiado, and we could stay. I tell him, Cyrus, why can't you have a driver when it is late like this? He drives you. He says, no, Francis, forget about that. I can't drive myself and find my way home. So when I was told Cyrus is no more, that accident happened in some places in Naivasha, I'm telling you, I was sick. This time, I was in London. I like visiting London during winter.
Yes.
It's when you can see the difference between Europe and where we come from in Africa.
Yes.
So I was in London. Remember what I was talking to you when you were in the US and I was in London?
Correct.
So now I say, what can I do? I call Fred Gumo, who was the chair. Tell Fred, please, Fred, I'm with you people. I will try to come before Cyrus is buried and bury Cyrus. So when I came back, the first thing I did was to move to Cyrus' place in Girigiri, to sign a book of condolence, talk to the family, and promise them that I will attend the funeral. And indeed, I went and attended the funeral of Cyrus. Cyrus, I can tell you, he was the heart of the Mulembe nation. He was the heart of Kenyans. And Cyrus was not tribal. Even if you look into his own family, his wives, you'll find one was a Kikuyu, the other one was from the other community, the other one was from the other community, not necessarily from Western Kenya.
Yeah.
And Cyrus loved everybody.
The DCI ruled the other day that it was indeed an accident. But there's some people who believe that it could have been something else.
You know, when Jesus Christ died, they blamed Iscariot, Judah. So even you today, if you died under clear circumstances, people don't believe this is what has happened. Maybe what I might not, because I was saying myself, even at the funeral, I said that let those people who have gone in unclear circumstances, the parliament can come up with a commission of inquiry to find out the details and what have you, so that the Kenyans can clear their mind and know sometimes people can die through accidents, sometimes. And when David Mrathe was giving his eulogy on Cyrus, he said, death can come from anywhere. It still remains death. You can have an accident, you can die a natural death, you can even be killed, you can do whatever, something can happen on you, and you go, it all remains death.
What about those critics who say that he was involved in dodgy deals?
You know, we had a lot of inquiries in Kenya. We had Goldenback. We have had a lot of scandals. Yeah. Cyrus have never been mentioned in any of the scandals. No scandals in Kenya. Cyrus would better come to you and borrow, or go to the bank and borrow, other than getting involved in scandal. He was not a scandalous person. He was not a person in dirty deals. He was not a cartel, I can tell you for sure. He was a wonderful person. And he was doing his own businesses. He had his own empire of business. He was a first singer in South Sudan. When he died, there were some Koreans, some the people, Chinese, the people he was doing with businesses, so many, even here. He had several companies. And
DRC as well?
And DRC as well. So Cyrus was not a scandalous person. He believed in doing straightforward business and earning living in a very straightforward manner.
What happened to his relationship with President Ruto? Because they were very close at one point. In fact, he was President Ruto's boss, if you will.
I know, but when you become a president, there are so many things, you look at them differently. But when Ruto became a president, he released all his properties to Cyrus. And he eased the way of doing business for Cyrus. So I think even, and you know, Cyrus is not a person that Ruto would have appointed as a minister or a director of another company. He was above that. Yeah, so long as he has his freedom to do his own business, Cyrus was a free man. At not any time he complained to us that he's getting problems from this system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace then.
Yeah, he may rest in peace.
Mulembe Nation.
Yeah.
You're saying you people are united.
Absolutely.
You're not.
100%.
Come on.
This is, I've told you on this bench.
Even at the funeral, we could see that.
No, everywhere. Let me tell you. I listened to Gideon Moi telling lawyers there, those people who stood, oh, you lawyers, you need to come together, and you people, you are strong as a nation. You can realize your strength if you came together. I was asking myself, is he working together with William Samoei Ruto? Is he faithful to this system? Has he been? Is it not that in Rift Valley he's trying also to come? He's my party chairman.
Yeah, he is.
Is it not true that he's also having his own, his faction of politics in Rift Valley? Equally, in Central Province, the same problems. Because where we have a populous community, people cannot move towards one direction. And that does not mean that community is divided. Issue of Mulembe, people talking we are divided, is a creation of the press and politicians who hate us. You look when we went for elections during Azimio and what have you. Busia was 100% Azimio. Kakamega was 100% Azimio. Even outside Kakamega, like in Wasidigishu, we had seats there in Azimio. Bungoma, we had supporters of Azimio. So this shows that the Mulembe Nation is united. Like now, they have resolved to work 100% under Kenya Kwanza. And of course, there will be dissenting voices. Yeah. Yeah. We can't stop dissenting voices in a democracy. But that does not mean Western Kenya is divided. I'm one of the elders from that particular place, and I can tell you for free, we are united. Go to Ukambani, you will find dissenting voices. Mutua has got his own faction against Kalonzo Musyoka. Go to your own community, I had told you earlier. Mama Martha Karua has her own faction. Muturi is a DP party leader. Wamnyoro has his own political party. Uhuru has gone down to Kisii to forge a leader to come and represent Central. Can we say that Central Province is divided? No. We have a upcoming young, strong man in the name of Ichung'wa, who is articulating things. When you listen to him, you say, here is a leader.
You say?
Also, he has his own faction.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where? If he gets Kikuyu again.
Yeah. No, you might decide to vote him out, but he will remain a leader. And he will still be voicing his voice outside. You will not stop him democratically.
All right. Let's move out of the country now, SG.
Yeah.
Let's go all the way to South America. The other day, American forces entered the presidential palace of one Nicolas Maduro, captured him in his bedroom with his wife, lifted him onto a helicopter, flew him onto a ship in the sea. You
remember, U.S. has done that before.
Noriega.
Absolutely. And this is not the first time.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And sometimes Americans, somebody has got to show his muscle. When Obama was the president, he had to get Osama bin Laden. Yeah, that was accredited. Somebody must do something which makes him relevant. The way you're asking me, why are you still in leadership? Yeah, I must look for relevance. Trump is looking for relevance.
But isn't it to do with the oil? It has to, because Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world.
I have told you on this table. I don't know whether you have forgotten. On this bench here, that people die protecting their own interests. What people are looking for is interests. It's not just leadership that has no interest inside there. Even if people tell you, you fought for me, these are the policies, this is what is in our manifesto, and this is what we want to do.
So you think what Trump did was right?
Absolutely correct if he's looking for something which can make him relevant and protect his interest.
Okay.
And the interest of Americans. If he can get oil for Americans and gas from Venezuela, and he has muscle and mandate to do that, what is wrong in that?
Come on, a sitting president. Who could be next?
Let me tell you. Do you know all men are not equal and are men in trousers?
What? Say that again?
Do you know that men are not equal and are all men in trousers? And they are not equal.
Okay.
Or I translate it in Swahili. We are all wearing trousers.
Yes.
But we are not equal. There are other men who are more stronger than other men.
So if we take
But this is not what you can go back and tell your wife, do you know there are some other men who are more stronger than me? You will just die in a trouser like that, trying to make yourself, even your family know that here is a man. Because if they know you are a man who cannot protect them,
yes.
If your wife, your children know that you are not a strong man. And I've said here on this bench, Jeff, no one wants to be associated with a weak person. Because weak men, or weak persons for that matter, somebody will come, he hoots, mama and your 3 children comes out, they tell you, Jeff, you have been too weak, we have been suffering here, we don't have what to eat, and now we have decided to go and look for what can make these children go to school. And they will leave. There is one of these 3 children who loves you very much. He says, Daddy, your wife will beat and say, you are calling your daddy who is not providing. What is this your daddy for? Let's go. They enter into the car and you stand at the door watching. You are weak. Even to wave, you can't wave. You come back to your house crying, oh, somebody came and picked my family, because you are weak and you are a man. So if Trump can show his muscle, move to Venezuela and make sure that he has the support of his country and do what he's not supposed to do and do what is against the international law, and then he's there, the Americans will say, this is the man we want.
I think it's very dangerous, though. It's very dangerous. And Americans are not supporting this for the most. Republicans are, but Americans are not.
People who look for food, people who become rich, are all risk takers. Believe me not. Believe you me not. Trump is a risk taker.
Who's next?
One of the things he did and he was elected,
yeah.
This is why I admired him. When he said gender is decided at birth, that was a bold step in the US and in the entire European countries who support LGBTQ or whatever you call it.
Yes.
Yeah, he stood firm and they are majority. He said, you vote against me, I will make America great again. I will make America a Christian nation. I will make America a country that believes in God. That is why I supported him. He has made that has happened. He closed all those laboratories which were working on hormones that can change either sex to the other sex. He has finished that. He has now, he wants to make sure America is great again. He has gone and picked a sitting president with the wife at night, has taken him. That is how great men behave. That is how great men behave.
There's a lot of reactions all over the place.
Don't sit there and weak. You say the law will protect you.
Yeah.
The law protects those who can protect themselves.
Wow. Trevor. Trevor.
All men wear trousers, but they're not equal.
And they're not equal.
Print that message we release.
That message, let him know that all men in trousers are not equal. No.
Yani tukitoa trousers sahi.
Yeah. We are different everywhere.
Let's see what they say.
Even those things that I could not mention.
At Koinange Jeff, hashtag JK Live. Let's see what you're saying here. Silas Obuhatsa is the chair of National Parents Association. Says, tell Jeff Koinange, Dr. Atwoli is approaching late 50s. He says 60s, yeah? Our channel kumsumbua. Aache kusumbuka. Even 2030, we shall elect him again. National Parents Association has endorsed him through me. That is Silas Obuhatsa, the chair of the National Parents Association. Let's see what else you're saying here online. Bob Ndolo is the chair, DCCAK, that is the Digital Creation Association of Kenya. Kindly seek clarification from the COTU Secretary General on the following. Does COTU have a constitution that guides its operations and governance? Do you want to answer this as we go or just go through them?
We have a wonderful constitution.
Does COTU have a constitution that guides its operations and governance?
Absolutely. We have a wonderful constitution.
Okay.
A constitution that has provisions. Yeah. About 60 provisions of our Central Organization of Trade Unions.
Great.
Including disciplinary issue. Including how ones can be retired. I asked for retirement in 2011, they refused. 2016, they refused. 2021, I said, until when you people would release me. Chance on.
Number two, given that the majority of workers are youth below the age of 35, why does COTU not maintain official social media platforms such as Facebook, X, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to engage these demographics? How are you doing this?
We have it. The man who is in charge and the director of that department is here, Bruno.
Okay.
It's a young man, he's a professional on IT. Yeah.
Okay.
So he runs that department?
Yeah, he has sometimes lecturing several universities here outside on artificial intelligence issues.
Oh.
He's the one, he's here in this room here. He's sitting here watching me.
Here?
Yeah, here now. He's there sitting.
I know why Bob Ndolo is asking that, because he's the chair of the Digital Creation.
Yeah, he should get in touch with Bruno.
Okay.
Bruno Tiato.
Let's see what else you're saying. Let's bring up the next feedback and see what you're saying here after Bob. Bring up the next one. Sir Nixon says, Brother Atwoli, do you think it's advisable for the government to extend the opening date for grade 10 learners? Because many are yet to get placement.
You see, let me tell you, that is a department headed by a whole minister. And that question should be reduced to ministerial level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What's your take on government's remittance of capitation to schools? Again, same to the
minister is there to do that.
Let's bring up the next one and see what you're saying here. Uma Neko says that Atwoli always finds a way to stand next to the throne. Yesterday it was Uhuru and Raila. Today it's Ruto. Tomorrow, question mark. Whoever wins, that's not leadership. That's opportunism dressed as wisdom.
What he must know always that the employer, the biggest employer world over is government. And he must know that trade unionism is anchored into tripartism arrangement. Tripartism is government, employers, and workers. And I, on my own, I cannot be able to achieve anything for workers if I don't work with employers and governments. And all delegations, even the Geneva ones, are led by government. Whether it is, and I've told Kenyans, and Kenyans must understand, it's always good and good or better 100 times to have a bad government than not to have one.
Okay.
You should understand that.
All right.
You should go to those countries that are failed states and they don't have a government.
Okay. Next, let's see what else is saying here. Vincent says, I share the same village with Atwoli. He has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. We would be everywhere in the government, KDF and the police, everywhere. Hatuna cha kujivunia kama Waluya. Let him defend himself.
Yeah, but that's a question to ask politicians. I'm not an MC here. I have a constituency. I'm not a member of parliament. I'm not a governor. There are those, he has a member of parliament to go and ask such questions. Okay. I don't deal with that. My constituency is of workers. I have an office in Nakuru, Kenya Plantation and Agricultural Workers Union. I represent the workers in Kenya through Central Organization of Trade Unions. I speak for Africa through Organization of the African Trade Union, Unity. I am the president of the larger Trade Union Federation of Eastern Africa. I am a member of the executive of the International Labour Organization governing body. I am the vice president of the International Trade Union Confederation. Those are not local things of Huisero, of Kakamega, of even Kenya for that matter.
Okay, let's see what else you're saying here. Linda Mudoka says, ask SG Mzee Atwoli how much the workers' pay slip has improved since 2022.
He should forget about 2022. He should ask himself, when I took over COTU, 2001, the minimum wage was 3,000 shillings. Where is minimum wage today? And I think Linda might not be a member of any trade union. Let her tell us that she belongs in which union. Does she understand the provisions of CBA and clauses within the CBA? CBA is renewable after every 2 years. And all CBAs are being renewed after every 2 years. And our members are always enjoying good terms and conditions of service. If you see somebody asking us such a question, he doesn't belong to any trade union.
Okay.
It's amorphous. Amorphous.
Okay, let's see what next you have here. Bring it up. Angela Lazaro says, Brother Francis Atwoli is the only leader in Kenya who understands the 48 laws of power. Okay. All right. Never outshine the master. Kiprono said the legend is oozing wisdom at JK Live. Francis Atwoli says it as it is. Thank you very much. Let's see what else is coming here. Steve Mbai says, what's his opinion on the projects taking place in the country and what does he think of the proposed Rironi Road, the Rironi Mau Summit Road?
Today, I don't know whether Steve Mbai watched news this evening, how one of a catechist, I'm a Catholic, who passed on at Gilgil on this road here. And so many people have lost lives on Gilgil Road. And when there is a stampede or an accident on that road, people would sleep on this road here. We need a proper highway on between here and Western Kenya. We need a modern railway system such as the one we have between here and Mombasa, from this place up to Kisumu, up to Malaba border, up to Kampala. That is where the majority of Kenyans are. And if William fixed that project from Rironi, where that has started, up to Busia, those are his votes.
Okay.
Those are his votes.
Okay.
Those are his votes. I assure you, those are his votes.
Okay, bring up another one. Let's see what you're saying here. Kenneth Kuboka says, ask Atwoli on his position about the Ikolomani gold. The government he champions has failed to do civic education and community participation.
You know, exposure is a very good thing. Somebody like Kenneth, he should take up such question that he's asking me, himself as a person from that particular Ikolomani, and tell the Ikolomani people that if you asked me, I would move out of that place as yesterday. That will be a gold mine city. It will have facilities. It will have everything, rather than leaving people toiling, dying in those pits, looking for gold. And when there is a company which has said we can do it through Kenya government, and they have been guaranteed that gold, how much will go into those people around those areas, and so on. What a piece of a quarter an acre will do for P. Kenneth Kuboka, that he wants a civic education on that. That is something that those people, if they were exposed, unfortunately most of Kenyans, including professors, are not exposed, including lawyers. You will find a lawyer arguing as somebody who didn't go to school. In this country here, this is the only country we have. The majority of people who don't read, who don't see what is happening in other countries, who even don't listen and watch television, and this, you will see them arguing like what Kenneth is asking, what sort of civic education. When something is coming back to benefit you, you say no. I like my people in my home area. When I said we want to have a tarmac road via here going, people surrendered those their farms and said, Francis, if this is the tarmac you want, it will help us by making it easier for ambulances and other people who want to visit us. It will open up our places.
All right.
But if it would have been Kenneth, he would have said, I don't want a tarmac road.
Okay, let's see what else you're saying here. Jethro says, what do you say, Postal Corporation of Kenya, 6 months without pay, and they are members of KOTU? Nani atawatetea walipwe pesa zao? What do you say about the Postal Corporation of Kenya? 6 months without pay, they are members of KOTU. Nani atawatetea walipwe pesa zao?
You know, this is what I say, that this is not my work. This is a legal issue. You know, in other countries, even if you go to UK, postal services are still vital.
True.
They are still there. And what they have done, they have said no any other private company can do postal work. Here, Kenyans have accepted their parcels being varied by buses, by unknown people, and then they leave an established public parastatal without something to do. Where would they get money? And they are not reflected in the budget.
Yeah.
This is the work of MPs to go to Parliament and say, all parcels, all postal issues will be handled by postal corporation.
Okay. Let's see what else you have here. Comments coming through. Honorable Aduma Owur, that is the member of parliament for Nyakach. That's where I come from. He says, share my regards with Atwoli. Impressed by his grasp of our national politics. Wish him well.
Thank you, Honorable Member of Parliament. I respect you as well.
Oseno Mark says Atwoli is an old hand in trade union leadership globally. We need him at the helm of COTU now so that we can continue tapping from his pot of wisdom. Okay?
Thank you, Kipleting.
Kipleting says, we are very privileged to have Elder Papa Atwoli, full of wisdom and knowledge. I want to be like Papa Atwoli when I get old. Does he have mentorship programs? I would like to join his program.
Absolutely, we have at Tomboy Labour College and at Solidarity Building.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's bring him another one and see what you're saying. Joseph Muikia, that's the last one, says, Papa Francis Atwoli is a legend. Hate him or love him, he speaks with a lot of vigor about the past and boldly about how he thinks. He has been around all presidential reigns. He doesn't have to be right, but he has mastered the act of surviving different governments. All right?
Create laws of power.
Yep.
Amaisoma.
Yo.
SG.
Yeah.
It's time now.
For really?
Yeah.
I thought you still have more questions.
We've kept Mary here for so long.
Kept
her for so long.
Let's see what Mary has.
Huh?
Let's see what Mary has. That's what we have for JK. We have been friends. We were in the US for a long time. We stayed together there.
Correct.
And who will have to sing this? There is a song for this.
I'll just
Oh,
walk
my
behind.
This is a great man. JK, see how he looks young.
Leteni hapa.
Etene hapa Maria.
You know the advantage of hanging out with elders is that you get the cake just by accident.
You see?
Happen to be
Oh
there.
my
The
goodness.
bench.
Wow.
Happy birthday, JK.
Oh, thank you so much.
Happy birthday,
Thank you.
Jeff.
Thank you so much.
You are such an inspiration to many,
Thank you. Thank you.
and you're a gift,
I appreciate it.
not only to the media fraternity, to Kenya and East Africa,
Thank you.
and beyond the continent. May this next decade give you the best memories of your life. Happy
Amen.
birthday.
Thank
Well
you.
said.
Wow. Well said. Well said.
Happy
Thank you very much. Where are your friends to sing?
Monica.
Nianze.
He was ready with a lighter.
Yeah, he was ready with the lighter.
Alisiwashwa kama ile kitu ingine.
Yeah,
There you
good.
go.
Yes.
Brilliant. The rest of the crew can come in and celebrate with Jeff as he's
Yeah,
100
sure.
years old. Yes.
Jeff is a great man.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. This is very kind of you. Maria?
Yes.
Asanteni sana.
Karibu.
Nashukuru sana.
Karibu sana.
Mkata.
Yeah, easy.
Look, haina ni.
JK Life.
Roka hapo.
There. Like this. There you go.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
Give us 60. Good.
There we go.
You can cut with Jeff.
SG, nashukuru sana.
This side.
Come on in.
They say it this way, so we can turn it.
Uko sawa?
This way.
Oh.
Yes. Let's
It
start
is up.
like that.
That's okay.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Face front. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Kabisa.
Kabisa.
Ish. Una nguvu?
Happy birthday, JK.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All
thank
the
you.
best. You're a good man and you will go to heaven.
He will. He will. For sure.
SG?
Thank you.
And that is yours.
Yeah.
oh, very nice. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Jeff.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Where is the team I know here? You couldn't sing happy
Yeah.
birthday for them.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday, dear Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to
Oh, yeah.
Come on in, come on in, guys. We're all good.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeff.
Happy birthday to you.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
Karibu, karibu.
He's 20 now.
Wapi Bruno, wapi Bruno?
Bruno.
Bruno mepata
Bruno
keki.
is here.
Bruno is here.
SG, some last
This
words.
is the IT guru.
Some last words, some final words.
Parting shots.
Parting shot.
Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you have made Kenyans proud. It's only your program that you dig into me.
Yes.
You understand me well, and you make me say things that I've never told even my own parents when they were still alive, and things that I've never even disclosed to Mary.
Yeah.
But before you, I will say them. Before you, I will talk. Before you, I will talk. Karibu cake.
Karibu cake. And thank you so much, folks, for joining us on this very first bench of 2026. It's been a smoking show. You know what the rest of the year is going to be like with people like our good friend Francis Atwoli.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes as well, folks. Appreciate it. If if it's Wednesday, it's those 3 letters on the keyboard that follow each other. JKL. If you don't believe me, check your keyboard.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being a part of the show, folks. Good night. Good luck.
Thank you, Jeff.
God bless Kenya. And God bless this man right here.
And God bless this studio. God bless Citizen.
Keki.
God bless my friend, the old friend of mine, Mzee Macharia, and the family, Daktari.
Chairman.
Chairman.
Aya, keki. Kuna keki. Kujeni. Unaogopa?
Brilliant.